So now I just confront Dr. Klein. I think that's what I wanted to do at the end of it. It's hard to say, though. It's hard to say. All right, into the think tank we go. Dr. Klein awaits. Make sure you're prepared to finish this once and for all. Don't like the sound of that. But we're going to go. The pacification field is down. They're here to confront me. How you doing, Dr. Klein?
The lobotomite returns. Our lobotomite. Has Dr. Mobius been denominated into scrap metal and voice module parts, as we hoped?
Yep. How did I turn off the pacification field, or did Mobius do that? What's going on here? Found my brain, now you and I are going to settle things.
I recommend watching your tone with me, lobotomite.
Probably should have talked to other people first.
Your brain. Hand it over, or we'll extract it again.
I have it, like, on me. Guess what happens now? I guess. Like, there's not much more exposition to go through here.
A fight? I've never been in a fight. What do I... Ah! Colleagues! Think tank! Alert! Alert! We are under attack!
And it's, super mega ultra boss time. Alright, like I said before, I will kill Dala last. Actually, I think I hate Klein the most. So, Klein's gonna die first. Can I get a critical here? There we go. Got an explosion at least. Don't know if it was a critical. Oh shit, these guys, they don't mess around. Alright, Dr. Boris is definitely who I want to get now. Oh, come on, give me... There we... Yeah, no, Dr. Boris needs to go. I don't like Dr. Boris at all. Am I missing? Oh, got a critical. Got a critical. No, fucking leave me alone. I'm killing everybody else first. Alright, Dr. 8. Come on. Come on. Brain. I got 2 shots straight to the brain. And he's been frenzied, but he's also dead.
It will help.
Shit, is that...
I'm going to rip out your stuffing, little teddy bear.
Damn it! Why do you make me hate you? Alright, Dr. O's next. Or was it 0? I don't remember which one was the real one either. I was about to say, how is he not dead yet? Alright, just $1 to go. Like I promised, you were last. But you're still gonna die. This is for taking out all my stuff. Oh, that critical is good.
Guys dealt with.
Alright, down they go. Leave the think tank? But I want to, like, loot them. Do I still have the stuff that I have in the sink? Because I have a lot of stuff in there. Where can I start looting people? Okay, Dr. O. There we go. Give me all of that. That's all good. So still Dr. O. That's nothing, apparently. There's still things I need to loot here. Okay, Dr. Dala. Sorry about that, baby. Could have had a beautiful life together. She had a teddy bear on her. I don't really think I want to know why. Alright, Dr. O we got. Dala we got. Boris we haven't gotten yet. All worthwhile. Patient gown I don't need. I don't even know what this is. Is it a lump of brain? Is that what we're going for here? I don't see anybody else around here. Hold on. Dr. 8. There we go. Hey, he had a meeting people on him. I'm not going to be able to loot Klein, am I? Where is Klein? Didn't I kill him first? Wasn't he somewhere around here? Where the hell did Klein go? Kill him way over here then? That's 8. Boris. Where the hell did Klein go? Can I use this? Again, give me more stim packs. Where's Klein? There's all these parts scattered everywhere and I can't find the big bad guy. That's disappointing. There's all the stuff I dropped before. What's that? Programmer's Digest. I missed that one. Where the hell is Klein? Is this Klein over here? There's Klein! Yeah, he's pretty much got more of the same. Nothing special on him. Alright. I guess we did it. That's not as great as I thought it would be, but we did
As it had
it.
been in the years before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century.
IR smart.
The courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it and keeping its discoveries safe until they were needed to help others.
Bullshit, I'm out of here.
Which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
The courier had scoured much of the Big Empty, although secrets still remained in the crater's depths.
Yeah, I didn't get everything.
Perhaps that was for the best, however. Curiosity, while sometimes rewarded for its efforts, often proves to be equally dangerous.
Did all the quests, though.
The Forbidden Zone continued to be, true to its name, forbidden. No more robo-scorpions were sighted in its canyons. Big Mountain became even emptier, devoid of Dr. Mobius's proclamations forecasting the destruction of anything that dared possess sentience.
Well, that's good.
Still, it is said he lived on in the equations inscribed on the floor and walls of the Forbidden Zone dome.
I didn't see any
A
equations.
cobweb tracery of symbols that told of 1,000 brilliant thoughts, now lost to time.
The sink atop the dome bustled with the voices of a small town, constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other.
It got quite annoying.
Still, this all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The Sync Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
The Biological Research Station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer to the X-22 Botanical Garden.
But didn't get it?
So that it might, in its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours.
You're still creeping me out.
The garden sent back a polite refusal, saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
22.
The book chute continued to devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked on a paperclip.
Just one paperclip?
It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt.
Yeah, it was.
Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
Oh, clipboards
The
too.
light switches continued to bicker and flicker.
This persisted until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink, and the two of them united in their hatred of the showboat.
The sink continued to ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it. Eventually, it gained access to the magneto-hydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the Big Empty in an attempt to scrub the crater clean. Once it learned of the innovative toxins plant, however, it gained new purpose. It sought to develop antitoxins to flush into its drains and counteract the poisons bleeding into the soil.
Is that good?
The toaster continued its psychotic spree, reducing all appliances in range to scrap electronics and spare parts.
Good for you.
After one of its more psychotic episodes, however, the other Sync personalities decided enough was enough and dumped the toaster in a bathtub. Sparking and hissing, the toaster swore its enemies would rue the day when they had bread and no way to toast it.
I'm sure I can figure out a way.
Muggy did his best to collect coffee cups, although in his quest, he accidentally trapped himself in Higgs Village. It might have been the end for poor Muggy, except
He found it peaceful there, tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone. Well, except for Dr. O, who was an asshole for having created Muggy in the first place.
That's true.
Muggy left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in blind revenge for serving Dr. O.
Blind old Jefferson, with sounds the courier brought him, created a symphonic counter-frequency that saved Big Mountain from sonic invasion in 2910.
Sonic invasion?
If you didn't hear about it, good.
Good.
It was rumored by the other personalities that he had a brief fling with the light switches.
I could see that.
Although he forgot their names much too often and was soon left in the dark as punishment.
Is that like the silent
Autodoc,
treatment?
always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre were bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
As the courier ran through the X8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely knew what communism was, or even what a high school was.
They're the same thing, right?
This confused them for a time, until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded.
Nicely done.
So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression rather than communist propaganda.
The infiltration program in X-13 felt spent, having repeatedly upgraded the stealth suit until it could upgrade it no more.
Hey, I finished something.
It felt warm, fulfilled, and a bit sluggish. It realized not long after, the stealth suit had left it, without so much as a note on the nightstand.
Oh, she loves me more
So
than
the
you.
infiltration program sent out robo-brains into the wastes, looking for its wayward technology. It eventually found Repcon HQ, and set up a new research center, testing and murdering fiends who kept breaking into the facility.
The courier, organs intact, continued onwards, a little less heavy of step, but with all the organs in the right places. As they should be.
As it should be.
After all, brains can develop a life of their own when left to their own thoughts, and the courier's brain was more clever than most.
Not anymore, it's not. I'm gonna kill you with alcohol.
Basement filled with the lobotomized robotical frames of the doctors, now served as a graveyard.
I feel a little bad about that.
The monitors had recorded the battle in its entirety, including the think tank's final shrill, terrified screams, whimpers, and pleas for mercy. They broadcast these humiliating last moments as a warning to anyone approaching the perimeter that other smarty pants were not welcome.
I hate smarty pants.
The courier was the inheritor of the Big Empty, and there was room for only one will in the halls of the think tank dome.
Instead of the 5 that were there before?
There is an expression in the wasteland, old world blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
They stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
So don't expect anything now.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, Old World Blues took on a new meaning.
Wait, what?
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future.
Hooray.
There was old world blues and new world hope. And hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
For all the
We could say
lobotomites?
more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves. Now armed with the transportal Ponder, the courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one. The sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the courier had to walk alone.
And I've lost the brainless perk. I've gained the big brain perk. Your brain is back in your body, but I got an achievement. But some of the advanced technologies remain. Your head still cannot be crippled, but you're 10% more resistant to addiction now. Surprisingly, your damage threshold has improved by 10%. Sweet. You've acquired the Big Mountain Transportal Ponder. It is capable of transporting you and you alone between the Mojave Wasteland and Big Empty. To return to the Mojave or go back to Big Mountain from the Mojave, simply equip the Transportal Ponder as you would any weapon, pull the trigger, and away you'll go. Note that it won't work in interiors or in combat situation and is totally incapable of harming your enemies. That's actually pretty cool. That is actually pretty cool. I like that. I might actually move all my stuff here. What happened to all my... Oh, that's the Transportal Ponder. So I can just squeeze this. It won't function while I'm inside. He's still singing. So go outside and squeeze. Where does this take me? Where do I end up here? Is it always going to take me to... It's probably going to take me to the satellite crash site. But an instant transport is awesome. It does take me back to the crash site here. And that is pretty damn cool. I like that. And with that done, that is going to do it for these parts of Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. That does it for Old World Blues as well. That was pretty enjoyable.
Starting
the ending.
combat. Just kidding.
Shut up. The combat went on, or not the combat. The ending little cutscene went on for probably too long. It might actually be longer than the cutscene for the end of this game, but overall, very enjoyable. I don't like how they always have the villain kind of give all the exposition at the end, but that's kind of standard for these games for some reason. But like I said, with that done, that's going to do it for these parts. Hope you have enjoyed them. I've been Baller Scuba. I've been joined, as always, by the atomic laser gun wielding Mike Benrado. Hope you guys have enjoyed these parts. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.